Yo, what's up guys, it's Ka. Today we're going to be talking about the new Anime Reborn sneak peek that they showed off, and also my theories and predictions on what is actually going to be coming in the next update. So let's just jump right into it. So Anime Reborn just released a new sneak peek. I believe all of you have seen the sneak peek by now. I mean, it's going to be in the talk for a little bit, but I'm going to put it on the screen for you guys if you haven't yet. Boom, there it is. That's the sneak. And for those of you who actually don't know who these two guys are, it's actually Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 androids from Dragon Ball Heroes, which is a movie, Dragon Ball movie that came out like 2018 or something like that, which means that the new update, the first update I should say, is actually going to be focused on Dragon Ball Z, which is really cool. I think it will fit this this style for the game very well. But now that we know what the update's going to be, like, let's talk about like what I think they're going to be adding regarding like Dragon Ball Z, like what kind of characters they're going to be adding, what kind of game modes they'll be adding, and all that fun stuff. So let's get into it. Okay, I want to start with characters. Who do I think they're going to add? So this game actually has a nice amount of Dragon Ball Z characters already. You know, they got Broly, we got Goku, that we got 21. Like, obviously we have Bulma, but like she's in every single TD game, so I'm not going to count it. But we do have a lot of good mythic and secret representation for Dragon Ball Z. So I'm thinking we're probably going to get a couple more mythics. Maybe Vegeta. Maybe Vegeta will have a mythic version. Maybe we'll get someone like Trunks will finally get some recognition in a in a tower defense game, because Trunks is always really done dirty in these games. He's either an epic or a legendary. So I'm hoping that they give Trunks a little mythic. I'm not asking him to be crazy secret, but even just a mythic. Give our boy Trunks a chance. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I believe Piccolo is going to be coming in the update. There's no way they don't do Piccolo. Piccolo's the GOAT. I don't know if they'll make him that strong. I don't know if he'll be like a secret or I don't know. I don't know what they'll actually do with Piccolo, but Piccolo's going to be cool. I mean, Dragon Ball characters are really cool in general, so it'll be really fun to see what they actually do with it. But now I really want to think about, like, what are they going to add to the game? What do I think is going to be actually coming into this first update? Well, let me go over here to play. I'm hoping that they actually add, oh, gotta equip a team real quick, hold on. I'm hoping that they add one more map, at least one more map. It's gonna be a Dragon Ball Z themed map, obviously. I just hope they add one more map, and with that, I'm assuming they'll probably add legend stages. Maybe not for a secret like Kaido or Android were, but maybe just for very specific materials to evolve one of the new characters. Because I feel like having 3 0.75% chance characters on your first update is kind of crazy. Like Kaido, Android, and someone else. People are already having a hard time trying to get Kaido and Android, so they're just going to get backlogged with other secrets to have to grind for. It's kind of annoying. So I hope they don't go that route for this update. I hope instead raids actually come out. Raids have always been like a big thing in tower defense games. Like, everyone loves them. Everyone wants them to be done properly and done well. Now, everyone probably knows that if you talk to this guy, he's real angry. He's like, get out of here. This construction site's, you know, it's under construction. Get away. And this guy's like, hey, man, sorry about my friend. You know, this place will open very soon, right? Which makes me believe that they have already planned it out for raids to come in the next update. Now, I think personally it's going to be a Dragon Ball Z raid, and then maybe they'll do a Dragon Ball Z map, or maybe they'll do a completely different map for the play area. I mean, we don't know. But I do believe we're probably going to get a Dragon Ball Z raid, and I don't know if I'm allowed to show this, but the raid map is actually fully modeled. Like, the raid room is fully modeled in here. This is what it's going to look like. Looks like there's going to be 6 slots for raids. I don't know how they're going to do it. Like, it'll be a thing where you can choose which raid you're going to want to do, or it's going to be randomly generated every hour or something. I hope they let you choose what raid, because no one likes having to wait hours to get the one raid that you want to see, right? But that's my guess. My guess is that when we boot up the game, when the game updates, there's going to be a little arrow pointing to here, and this area will be open, and there'll be a new Dragon Ball Z raid that'll maybe give us new crafting materials, new evolution materials, maybe even a chance to get a new secret unit. I'm also hoping that with the raids comes a new type of like raid shop or raid currency, maybe, to be able to help us buy some new things from the raid. Like, maybe it'll work like Jay's shop, but instead of spending gold, you spend the raid tokens, and they give you different type of materials. Like, maybe you can buy trait rerolls, or you can buy Evo items for some people, something like that. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but I'm very excited to see what actually comes with that. I also believe that they might be adding some very like minor quality of life changes to the game. Like, I feel like the trying to replay the game, when you finish a map and you click replay, you have to click it a couple times for it to actually load. I feel like there's a couple little things like that, couple little bugs like that they're probably going to fine tune and like fix up and just make a little bit more clean and more just feel more polished. Another thing I'd like to add is obviously there's going to be new challenges, because if they add a new map, there's going to be new challenges, which means more ways for us to get stars, all that fun stuff, you know. But yeah, I really think the main focus point of this update will be raids. I believe it's going to be a raid grinding update. We're going to have a bunch of new units that are going to need to be evolved. Now, I bet a lot of the more stronger ones are going to be needing materials from these raids. So we're going to have to be grinding raids out a lot. And I think that's just what it's going to be. I think it's going to be a bunch of Dragon Ball units. They're going to be very cool, very awesome. And it's going to be like a Dragon Ball themed raid. And we're just going to be seeing a lot of cool stuff coming from this raid. I do hope there is a raid shop, like maybe here or on this side or something like that, or maybe even just outside the actual building, like right here or something, because I feel like raid shops are really cool. It's a very nice way to give you an incentive to actually play raids after you got all the materials you needed, or even the unit that you wanted from a raid, because you can then buy maybe rerolls or more star fruits from the actual raid tokens. It gives you an incentive to play raids, because in my personal experience with a lot of different tower defense games, when you finish playing a raid and you got all the stuff you needed, you're not touching that raid ever again. There's no need to. So if they add something like the ability to buy some rerolls with it or something like that, it'll give people a reason to actually play raids after the fact. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, Dragon Ball Z, it's coming. We're going to be seeing some cool Dragon Ball Z characters. I think it'll fit this game perfectly with the style, the colors. I feel like it'll work very well for Dragon Ball Z. And I'm excited to see what they do with it. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And yeah, my name's Ka. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.